Yeah, you like that little intro right there? Yeah, look out, pros. I'm fucking coming for you, man. You don't even know. God, that sounded so stupid. Alright, I'll let past me take over now. Jesus Christ, man. Listen, okay? When Subaru lost his memories, I'm not gonna say that I didn't think it was gonna get this bad, but I didn't think it was gonna get this bad this quickly. Like, holy shit, man. This is actually, like, up there with some of the worst. Like, jeez, man. Okay, but before I talk about all that stuff, I should talk about the beginning of this episode, because I really like all the bits where, like, everyone reacts to Subaru losing his memories and just how sad they actually all are because of it. Like how Amelia needs to, like, smack herself to get back into, like, the flow of things and get a hold of herself. Beatrice gets really, really, really heartbreakingly sad when she hears Subaru not knowing what a contract is. And obviously Julius freaking the fuck out because the last dude that, like, preserved his very existence in this world has just lost all of his memories. So as far as Julius it goes, he's just gone. There is no Julius left in this world. And obviously, probably one of the most notable ones this episode is Ram, who I'll mention her a little bit later, because I got a thing to say to fucking Ram. Okay, all right, I'll do that a little bit later, but trust me, I got something to say. I actually got really worried when Scylla started saying that Subaru was her master. I was like, oh, no, you don't know her, man, okay? She doesn't know what's going on. Don't listen to her, okay? She doesn't know. Alright, do not listen to her, because I could see that potentially being very bad. One thing that I find interesting, and that I was thinking about, especially all of the time that we have between last episode and this episode, is how Subaru actually lost his memory. And when they say that they found him passed out in the archives and they give their theory of the whole thing with the books, I'm like, okay, yeah, that actually does make sense, you know? If a book contains everyone's memories, then maybe Subaru ended up kind of frying his own memories when he read one, and it just kept him in there for, like, a really long time from his perspective or something. Which, you know, would make sense given the fact that he knows a lot of people who have probably been around the block for a pretty long time. You know, he knows all the witches and stuff like that. I wouldn't be shocked if he's just kind of still in a book, or, like, just the sheer amount of information just overloaded his mind. Alright, and now we get to Subaru's two newest deaths. The first one, I mean, obviously, you know, death is death, so I will never say that it was easy, but at least it happened in a way where Subaru couldn't really fully process what was happening, so he was just kind of in shock, so it didn't really get to him too much. He was still incredibly freaked out and weirded out by, like, the time when he realized what was going on, but at least that one was a lot less painful probably than the one that came afterwards, because the one that came afterwards is probably one of the most cruel deaths in all of ReZero, at least from Subaru. Maybe that's just me, maybe that's just recency bias, but jeez, man, the way that he, like, slowly hits against each and every single one of the stairs, and, like, his arms and legs start falling off, he smashes his face and breaks his teeth and shit. Oh, dude, it was so horrible, and the way that he's, like, crying as he's falling, that was honestly terrible. It was sickening to watch. And it happens right after he hears everyone talk about him behind his back, and that's actually got me worried that he's gonna think that this was, like, a group decision to, like, push him down the stairs or something like that. God, man. And then there's the way that, like, fucking you can hear all of their voices as he hits and plummets down the staircase, and, like, you can hear it's like, oh, the memories make the man, and then Subaru asks, who are you, before he dies. That's, oh man, dude, it's so good, but, like, it's so horrible. This episode felt like a season 1 episode. That's the best way I can put it, which I guess makes sense because it is technically, like, season 1 Subaru here. But, man, dude, the way that he, like, wakes up screaming and shit just reminds me of season 1. And here's the thing, I was already feeling horrible for Subaru, right? Especially after the second death. And then, like, it's such a small moment, I feel like, but, like, it felt really big to me when I saw it. He hits Beatrice, like, away from him because of how traumatized he is in that moment. And I'm like, ah, that makes me so horribly sad because, you know, he loves Beatrice. You know, she's like basically his daughter at this point. And so like to see him just like hit her like that and with the sound too was horrible, man. Broke my heart. And then we get to like the saddest scene in the whole episode, man. In the third loop of this episode, when Subaru falls down the stairs a second time, he like chips his teeth and shit. He just like starts talking about his parents and stuff like that, and how he never got to say goodbye or like say I'll see you soon to his parents and stuff like that. And it's like, ah, dude, fucking. Because like now he's back to just being like a 17-year-old dude that was just taken away from his home and family and all that stuff just a few hours ago. It's fucking ReZero season 4 episode 8, the fucking heartbreaker episode. Holy shit, man. Hey, remember at the beginning of this video when I said that I had something to fucking say to Ram? Well, this is that point. So, first things foremost, context. So, when Ram finds out that Subaru has lost his memories, she immediately goes to denial. Because now that Subaru, the only person who still had memories of her sister, has lost all of his memories, there is nothing left of her sister. It's actually pretty similar to how Julius reacted when he found out that Subaru lost his memories and that he was truly and fully gone from this world now. And now we get to the thing that I really wanted to say about Ram this episode. And I can't stress this enough, man. Listen, okay? I love Ram, alright? She's great, you know? I don't hate her. I think that her and Subaru's relationship is actually pretty wholesome. You know, I mean, she's basically gonna be his sister-in-law one day, so makes sense. But ooh boy, she can piss me off sometimes. And this episode is one of those times, because when she, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking actually just straight up show you my first reaction to this scene. Subaru.
Ram deserves much better.
Ram, genuinely fuck off right now. So yeah, as you can see, I was a little bit pissed. But okay, before I go, let's just quickly talk about two things really fast. First of all, who do I think pushed Subaru down the stairs? This is gonna sound kind of weird, but I feel like it's Anastasia / Echidna or whatever. I don't know why. We don't really know too much about her. I mean, she's talked, but we don't know if she's telling the truth. I don't know. I just really feel like it's her. I don't know why, which is crazy too, because she feels like she would be like the obvious one that you would pick. So I feel like it might not be her, but like I just really feel like it's her for some reason. I mean, I did have another idea for who it might be, and that is, I don't know why, there's a little piece of me that thinks that it might be Scylla. I just feel like that would be a really big, like, redirect from, you know, like someone like Anastasia / Echidna, who I feel like is kind of meant to be the suspicious one. But I also might just be saying that because, oh brother, the beginning of next episode is gonna be a fucking bloodbath, I can already tell. Scylla is about to murder literally everyone. I mean, look, dude, this bitch has 3 pupils. It's about to be actually insane. But anyways, that's it for this video, man. Oh boy, next Wednesday, oh god, I can already tell it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible, oh no.